I'm really honored to be here, especially at a time that families in our country are facing the kind of headwinds that we should be better than in the richest nation on the planet. We should not have millions and millions of Americans' families trying to make difficult choices. They're working hard, they're playing by the rules, but they often find themselves under constant state of economic anxiety, and the constant state of stress with cortisol levels high because we are a nation that has not yet really supported the American family. And we're seeing everything go up right now. We're seeing the costs of food go up, the cost of fuel and energy go up. We're seeing the cost of health insurance go up. At the same time that we're just seeing attacks on the bedrock programs that should be the basics, should be the foundation: Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, SNAP benefits, programs like Meals on Wheels, school lunches, athletic programs that don't charge parents. There are so many things that should be a part of being a strong nation. The fundamental building block of any society is always the family. The nation that invests in strong families builds strong nations. And we right now are in a fight to define what America is about. We should not just lead the world in corporate profits, lead the world in GDP, lead the world in the biggest military. Those are not the measures of success that were written into our Constitution when it said that every American has an inalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Well, you can't have a vibrant life when you're worried about healthcare and how your kids are going to be taken care of if they get sick, have an illness or an accident. You can't have liberty when you feel every day chained to relentless, unyielding bills that bury you. You cannot have a pursuit of happiness unless you get the basics, unless you have the foundation that enables you to take vacations, enables you to divert yourself with the wonders of life. And so I cannot forget when Tim and some other really amazing people came to me as mayor when we were struggling in the then Great Recession in America, where we were seeing financial catastrophe hit not just our nation, but hit the entire world in a global recession. It was Tim and others that had this audacity, the kind of audacity that Martin Luther King talked about when he said, "I have the audacity to believe that every child can have food to nourish their bodies, a school to service their genius, and a community, a beloved community, to give rise to their spirits." That is what they came to me when they talked about family success centers, that we should try to restore that ideal of a beloved community in which we pull together like communities have since the dawn of humankind to be there for each other, to support each other, to give information and resources to help empower families to succeed. I feel so privileged that I was there and a part of the beginning of this vision. And to see it now, I feel a little bit like a beaver sitting on the Hoover Dam and said, yeah, I had an idea about this. What you all have built for New Jersey, which you all have built as a beacon for our nation, is who we should be. Finding ways to bring folks together to create a stronger community for families, to create what Martin Luther King had envisioned of the beloved community. And now the family success centers are not just a buttress against the headwinds right now that I'm seeing here in Washington, where healthcare is being attacked, the Affordable Care Act is being attacked, food programs are being attacked. You all are not just providing a buttress against those shearing headwinds. You're also planting seeds and providing resources and doing what we should be doing to help families flourish. So I just wanted to have a few moments today to tell you how proud I am, how grateful I am, and more importantly, how you all are inspiring me in my work and the legislation that I'm trying to advance. Because I want what you all have started not to be the exception for families in America. I want what you all are doing to be part of the American story permanently. So thank you, everybody. I'm honored to be a part of this community. You all lift me up higher, and I'm proud to be your senator.
Well, welcome to the rally, everybody. This is probably the most exciting thing we have done. I've been lucky enough to do not only facilitate our community action forums around the state, but I've also been working and doing the incredible regional forums that we've done in Atlantic City, we've done in Camden, and in Brookdale Community College. And the voices of residents, the voices of the community are the most important things we can do this morning. So we're going to start off with Annie Alonso and the New Destiny Family Success Center in Patterson. Annie?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Annie Alonso. I am the Family Success Center Executive Director. Director. The Executive Director is here, right here. We are so happy to be part of this rally. We have families that are here to speak, and we would love to start with some of our programs. But before we do, I'm gonna say a little bit about who I am. So I am the Family Success Center Director here, and I oversee the Family Success Center program. As you probably all know, we have like 9 programs right now. And of course, I would like our Executive Director to also say hello and speak.
Good morning, everyone. We're excited to be a part of this rally, and we're excited because we're in a room full of about a dozen or more of our parents and youth, and we're excited to hear from them. So thank you for giving us this opportunity to share.
We're excited to hear from you, Carol, and that's wonderful. And the only thing that I would like to say is because we have so many speakers, let's try to keep it under 5 minutes for each participant so that everybody can be heard. And for those of us listening, if you have questions, we're going to have to hold them till after all the speakers are done, but you can put your questions in the chat as well.
Thank you.
Take it away, New Destiny.
Thank you. So we are going to start with one of our programs, the Go Far, and our father is Stefan.
So far as our fatherhood initiative.
Fatherhood initiative, yes. So we have one of our fathers here today. He's going to speak, and his name is Stefan Brown.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Stefan Brown. Like she said, I'm a father. I'm part of the Father's Initiative program. And just to keep this quick and brief, I appreciate this program because I feel my community needs more of these programs, and I'm a proud participant because I feel that over the years that I've been here, on this planet, I see a lot of programs and things like this being pushed by women. And I was happy to be a male representative and also a father and be representative for the fathers for this program, and to try to link with other like-minded and not like-minded people, but let them know that fathers are important just as well as the moms. I mean, God created us both. We need both. We need each other. And this program pushes that. They do a lot for the community, not just for fathers, but for families, but for people who need help, everyone across the board. So I'm proud to be a part of this program, and I hope that this is a domino effect, not just across Patterson and the state, but across the country, because we all need each other, and these programs and everything speak very much volumes of such that. So I'm just, again, proud to be a participant of it. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Stefan.
Next speaker we have is from our Mobile Senior Success Center, and the program lead, Irina, is going to translate. His name is Pedro Rosario.
Hola, Pedro.
Dígame usted. ¿Usted cree que el MOVO le ha beneficiado a usted? ¿De qué manera lo hemos ayudado?
Oh, muy bien.
Sí.
Gracias.
Hello, I'm Irina. I'm part of the Mobile Senior Success Center. I'm going to be translating for one of my seniors in the community who's very out there and helping everyone. Dígame alguna cosa que usted quiere que yo le explique.
No, que siempre me siento bien, me vengo aquí, cosas, y me tratan muy bien y todo eso.
Okay. He says
Me
that
ayudan en lo que sea.
He says that he's very happy to be part of the community and the program because we're always here to help him out with anything that he needs. And, you know, he's part of like our family because he comes to the office like probably every week. Yes, and we always come to his building to help up, and he's always, you know, he's always doing stuff for his senior residents in his building, and he's very grateful that we provide food boxes, activities, everything that they need. We're always there for him. So he's very grateful for that.
¿Todo bien?
Todo bien.
Gracias, Luis.
And now we have our Healthy Women, Healthy Families program. So that's the maternal and child health access program here at New Destiny FSC. So we have a couple moms, and the program lead Marixa Minaya will be translating. So I'm going to ask for Kimberly Calderon first. So Marixa. Yes, please. It's Kimberly. Yeah.
What a beautiful baby.
Yes. Buenos días. Bueno, a mí el programa me ayudó en lo que es los pañales, los pañitos. Maritza siempre nos da el apoyo continuo. Nos apoya en cualquier cosa que necesitemos siempre.
Okay. She says that, good morning, my name is Maritza. This is Kimberly. She says that the program has helped her with when it comes to the diapers, when it comes to the wipes, and that I am always there for them whenever they need anything. She's a little bit nervous, I could tell, but I help her with absolutely anything that you could think of. I do a lot of paperwork for them, and sometimes they have a lot of questions because they don't understand the language. So I'm always there any time of the day and even on weekends.
Your WhatsApp network.
Hmm?
Your WhatsApp network.
Oh, that's right. I have a WhatsApp network that I opened up just to share information, but it became something completely different. I have over 200 moms in there, and they are well connected to all the resources. Sometimes they even help me with the resources. They're always there with each other, helping each other, giving information about absolutely anything that is within the community and around the community. So it's very good work.
Thank you. Thank you so
Amazing.
much.
Thank you.
It's the next month.
Yeah.
She can introduce the next month.
You can introduce your,
Okay.
yeah.
Here you go. This is Valerie. She's another mom that it's in the group. She's also been with me for over a year and a half. It's gonna be like 2 years already. So she will speak now.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Valerie. He sido una de las mamás beneficiadas con el programa que tiene la señorita Maritza. También soy parte del grupo de WhatsApp. Fuera de que nos ha ayudado con pañales, con wipes, con cosas necesarias para nuestro bebé, nos ayudan con programas como educación financiera, como proyectos para que uno como madre pueda salir adelante con nuestros hijos y tener más oportunidades de vida, ya que como nosotros somos inmigrantes, solemos necesitar un poquito más de ayuda para alcanzar más cosas y muchas veces no tenemos esos recursos. Llegando a New Destiny es cuando llegamos a encontrar muchos más beneficios y ayuda para nosotras. Gracias.
Good morning. This is Valerie Santor. She says that aside from receiving the assistance of the wipes and the diapers, she has also had a lot of help with the financial literacy, connecting to services as ESL, connecting to outside services that have to do with legal services, and anything and everything that you could think of for her to be a better person and for her to come out. Since being an immigrant, it's very difficult to find all the resources that they don't know anything about because of the language barrier. Being here and having me to help her has, helped her a lot too. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Amazing.
So I'm going to go back to our father initiative. Pastor Doug will speak a little bit more about the Fathers Program.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to, so you heard from our dad, Stefan Brown. He's one of our boots on the ground in the community, and he represents us well. But I just wanted to share some of the things that we've been doing as a father initiative here at New Destiny. This summer, we had the privilege of taking over 118 family, kids and their parents to the US Opens, because we believe that to create change, exposure is important. So we are exposing our kids in the city of Patterson and their dads and their parents to something different, something more. We run a program every month for the dads to bond with their kids, because we believe that the dads are the foundation of the family. And if the dads are not involved in a positive way, then we're less likely to get positive results. We appreciate the support that we get from the Family Success Institute, and for what you guys are doing to get it out there that fathers are necessary, fathers are important, and fathers are needed to make the family stronger. As Stefan said, sometimes we overlook the dads, but at New Destiny, we don't. And one of the things that we are looking to do in the future is to bring this into the schools, more into the schools, where we have dad affirming dads in the school. We want to create safe spaces for dad to speak and to be listened to, because we are living in a traumatized society. And we believe that what really helps to heal trauma is when people are heard, when they're spoken, when they see their worth and value. That helps them to see themselves in a different light. Thank you for allowing us to share and be a part of this rally. I see some good friends. I see Brian from the Father Center. Shout out to you, Brian, and the work that you're doing there. And we just want to do this together, because together we're stronger together. We're stronger together.
It's so true. And you know what? And really, Dads for Education, Andre Thomas's father, Calvin Thomas, ran a program right in the school system in Trenton. We need more funding for fatherhood programs and continuous funding, right?
Yes, we do. We need the funding.
Yes, we do.
We need
Absolutely.
the funding.
Kathy, I just want to make sure you noticed, we just learned that Senator McKnight has joined our rally. And Senator McKnight, I can't necessarily see your picture yet, but if you are here, we would love to hear from you and express our gratitude for your steadfast support of the family success legislation. We have over 80 people on a rally for resident rights, and you are at the heart of it. Are you there and available to share some thoughts?
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am just in so much awe listening to the stories and listening to how everyone is helping one another. This is what we should continue to do, help one another, united. And I'm looking forward to continuously, support and sponsor the Family Success Center. And I just heard about having some more funding for fatherhood programs. So let's have an offline conversation to see what that looks like, because I'm more than willing to work on any additional pieces of legislation to bring that initiative more to the forefront. But I'm loving the stories. I am here and I'm listening and I'm loving them. So thank you to all the partners. Thank you to all the families who are trusting these amazing agencies to help one another. And then I just heard about the WhatsApp group. Someone just mentioned about 200 moms on the WhatsApp group, and you're helping one another. This is how we succeed. Helping one another, staying together, no matter if, we have language barriers, we're finding ways to work with one another. So thank you to the Family Success Institute, the partners, the fathers, the mothers, the families. You all are amazing, and it gives me pleasure to continue to support and be a champion with you and for you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Annie, how many more parents do you have that need to, that are going to speak for us?
So so we're gonna have one from the PAC, Parent Advisory Committee.
Mhm.
She's our one of our parent leaders here. And then we'll have one from the Restorative and Transformative Justice Hub. Okay,
All righty.
1 second, and I'm gonna pass it to Lacey Rodriguez.
Hola, hola, buenos días. Mi nombre es Lacey Rodríguez. Estoy agradecida con New Destiny, ya que llegaron a mi vida en un momento difícil. Yo tenía depresión y con sus talleres y actividades vi la vida positivamente. Ahora soy parte del comité de padres y soy la vicepresidente. Y ahí creamos y planeamos actividades para que más personas tengan cosas positivas y sea más brindar amor y que cuenten con apoyo. Gracias. Esto es todo.
Gracias.
You can translate that.
Hello, my name is Eunice Tejeda. I'm a family partner here at New Destiny Family Success Centers, and I work along with the PAC members, the PAC committee. She's the vice president, Lacey Rodriguez. She was saying that she's so grateful about New Destiny because we got into her life when she was in a really difficult time. She was depressed, and along with the other members of the Parent Advisory Committee, they help to create a program with the programming of all the activities that the community needs to give more love to the community. That's what she said. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Parent Advisory Committee should be in every organization. That's amazing.
And last but not least, we are going to have a restorative and transformative Justice Hub. One moment. Okay. Introduce your student.
Hello, I'm Dr. William Henry from the Restorative and Transformative Justice Hub here in Patterson. At New Destiny. It's 4 hubs in the state of New Jersey, and we're one of them. I'm gonna introduce Fabian, but before I start, I want to say something. I want to give a shout out to Principal Fields for what he does at the Pace High School. Okay, because Pace is our alternative school for them to get their GED or their high school diploma. Fabian got a high school diploma. And Principal Fields understand our youth that are troubled. Let me put it that way. The teachers and the counselors really don't, but he does. And he's trying to change their mindsets. So I ask for all of you to just try to get in touch with Principal Fields because he's a good person. And we got to watch our teachers and principals because the student population period has changed. And right now, they are not loving our children as they should. Because back when I was a child, some time ago, the teachers and the parents knew each other. You know, they would see each other in the supermarkets. They would see each other during the day. So they would tell on their child, and we don't have that sort of love anymore. So our teachers and counselors need to love our children a little more in the school system. And Fabian, he allowed Fabian to start after the year had started. And Fabian came in the morning and made up all of that time and graduated last year, this year in June, with the rest of his class. So Fabian, Murray, thank you for having me.
So hey, I'm Fabian Murray. I've been attending to RTJ since February of this year. They helped me get into PACE and I graduated June, like how he said. And then they also helped me get to CPM at Servant's Heart and Ministry. And I'm gonna be graduating that in a few weeks, and then for construction, and then after they're gonna help me get into welding, and then I'm gonna try to join the union and get a job hopefully.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Hoodie he has on, he made that here. We have an artist that's here and he made this hoodie. That's his own design and his own logo.
Yeah.
I love that. That is good.
We all wish we had some of that talent, that's for sure.
Well,
Thank-
that concludes our contribution from our parents. Let's give them all a big hand. And thank you all. Thank you so much for taking precious time out of your day to be here and to share your testimonies of how New Destiny and you and we have partnered together to make this community better. And thank you also, Family Success Institute, for giving voices to our family. We're deeply grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn. You guys do fantastic work. So now we're going to travel from Paterson, New Jersey, down to Atlantic City, New Jersey. And I'm really excited to introduce to you Miss Elias, Latanya Elias, who was at our regional training forum in AC at Gateway. Miss Ellis?
Yeah, I'm unmuted. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hi. I just want to say again, my name is Miss Elias. I'm a past disabled educator in Atlantic County. I was educated in the school systems, went on to Stockton University and graduated with a master's degree. I'm sorry, with a history degree and bachelor's in history degree. I want to thank the Family Success Center because in the past I was a notary public and I let my seal expire. Well, I had to go to the county 3 to 4 times in addition to calling, only to be devastated and treated like I didn't matter. And I used the Family Success Center, and I'm very thankful for them because I went in there, the director, she printed out everything, and she helped me to get the proper paperwork with no hesitation and no, like making me feel uncomfortable. So what I say is that in Atlantic County, we need leaders who are going to actually go out. We only have 48 blocks, and it's 48 blocks that needs to be corrected. I mean, I don't know what they're saying, but what I see, the basic needs are not being met. But I appreciate that the Family Success Center is there to help us with our diversity and the needs that the community needs to address, hold them accountable, and I'm thankful. So I thank Kathleen for inviting me. So thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ellis. It's the Oceanside Family Success Center that you attend, right?
Yes, Montpelier Avenue.
Yeah, I want to
Atlantic
give a
City.
shout out to
Yes.
them. They do an amazing job. And
Yes.
the parent council there, you guys are great.
Yes. So thank them so much.
And thank you, Miss Ellis.
Thank you.
Now we're going to stay in Atlantic City a little bit longer because we have Sheena Bethia, also from the Oceanside Family Success Center too. And Sheena has been with us since the very first community action forum we did down there. Sheena?
Hey everyone, how are you? I'm a bit nervous.
Don't be nervous, you're good.
Yeah, you're all good.
Hey, when I first started out, I was a parent policy council at Gateway Head Start. I was there when my son attended there a few years back. I was struggling with what direction to go in because I was, had public jobs and everything. And now that I want to choose this as a career path and the struggles that I had, I ran into Family Success Institute. It's been a big part of my life because I can tell you guys this, Atlantic City, we don't have anything here that fights for parents like the Success Center. What I mean is I can go there, get resources, services, I can print documents, I can go to a workshop, I can get, go to events and volunteer, participate as well, and all in one place. I don't have to go to different outlets to get these services. And also being able to speak in public, at these meetings of the Community Action Reform, and also recruiting other parents to be a part of the Success Institute. This is a big part of Atlantic City. I can say Family Success Center, far as my duty is giving what I learned in my participation and getting other parents to say, look, this is a place where you can go to get these services. I mean, I go to New York Avenue School, any school I'm at, and if I see a parent that needs help or struggles, like such as myself, that's the place to go to. I'm sorry. We need more funding for it. And as far as the healthcare, I can say I was struggling to find healthcare as well. If you go in Family Success Center, you get all the resources on tables. You get all applications from utility service funding, from applications for jobs and everything like that. I don't know another place that do that in one shot deal. And I was able to get New Jersey Family Care Assistance, and it took me about a year or so to get that funding for my son and I. We both got it. My son is autistic. That's him in a picture there, and we both love to say. I'm really thankful for you guys, Miss Kathy, Mr. Tim. You guys are fantastic. You guys helped me out in a big way. I don't want to cry on this Zoom and nothing like that. And I brag about this center, the whole institute, because you guys are very important people in my life. And I'm gonna continue to be a recruiter for you guys, because I'm telling you, I get like a couple parents every other day I talk to. I just go to the school, I talk to somebody, come up to me and ask me for resources. I'm giving them the same resources I was brought. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for letting me speak.
Oh, we appreciate you.
You are an amazing parent advocate, and I think the message is clear. Between New Destiny, Oceanside, this is where we need to start putting money. These are the places that need to be funded. Thank you so much, Sheena. Well, we're going to travel back north in New Jersey, and we're coming to Newark now. We have Brick Education with us. Brick Education.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Dominic Lee.
Dominic.
Didn't see on the screen.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope everyone is keeping hope alive in a season of a roller coaster. As I say, every morning is a new adventure. And so I hope everyone is doing well. I am Dominic Lee, founder and CEO of Brick Networks, and I am going to turn over to my colleague, Jamila, who leads all of our external work and is an exceptional person in the work that she does. So Jamila, Luis Rodriguez, I turn over to you.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I
Good
apologize.
morning.
I am in the car because doing community engagement. So first, I would like to thank the Family Institute for having this crucial rally today in support of our families in New Jersey. And at Brick, we support families from pre-cradle to career by building on their strengths to provide programming for education, health, and so much more. So today I have two of our families here, Alana and Chris. I think Chris had to log on. I think Chris is on. He had to run to one of our schools for one of his sons.
Yep.
Oh, he's on. Okay, so we're going to start with Alana, who is one of our parents at our Brick Gateway Academy school.
Hi, I'm sorry. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm actually at work myself, so I'm gonna make this quick. I just want to start out by saying Brick has helped me out a whole lot, and the Family Institute connected with Brick. You guys are amazing, amazing. I am a single mom that has 8 adopted children, and 7 of them all went to Brick Gateway Charter School. And I'm a parent advocate for you guys. A lot of the parents come up to me when they have situations. I'm a piggyback off of what the young lady just was saying. I am a resource center within myself for BRIC. They come to me when they have problems. I'm the one that gets out there. If you hear my voice, I'm the one that's yelling and screaming, making sure that our babies get what they need. I'm glad to be able to connect with Jamila. Jamila is amazing. BRIC has, like I said, I'm gonna say it again and I'm gonna keep saying, you guys have done so much for the community. I do not want to lose BRIC or the Family Institute from our community because we have programs out here, but it's headed for the other schools, not so much for our school. You understand what I'm saying? And BRIC has done so much for my family, so much. So, and I just want to basically keep the funding alive, keep it where it needs to be right here at the school so we can get more programs into the buildings, you know, because it's this time now, what we're in is really, sorry, but it's crazy. They taken away so much and a lot of families is in need. And I don't want to see a lot of our babies in foster care. So if we can keep the programs in school, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry I had to keep it short.
Thank you.
And Alana, you're our first one-person resource center.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
We've got to fill up communities with folks just like you. We really do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Peace, guys. How you doing? Good morning. My name is Chris Williams. Hey, peace. I'm the CEO of Complex Vision Nook. At Complex Vision Nook, we specialize in youth mentoring, from athletics to scholarships to civic engagement to environmental sustainability, conflict resolution, just to name a few, and also art. And then we also do wraparound resources for adults as well too. So we definitely believe that, you know, like even just doing a good job with your child, the work never stops there, because we don't want the child to be going back to the environment to where now like they undoing our work. So like it's very, very, very essential that we service individuals, whether they adults or the youth, but we always look at it with like a 360 wraparound circle. And my experience with Jamila and BRIC Education been definitely phenomenal. Jamila has been a pillar within our community, especially within the South Florida Nook. But trust me, she's everywhere in Nook. I'll go on and on about Jamila, but I'm sure almost everybody on this call know about the consistency, the dedication, and then also how well she's able to collaborate. And just to touch bases off what the sister said before me, I think in these times, I think our people, in terms of our particular fields, our careers, I think now is like the best time to where we should start strengthening a lot more collaboration, because you know collaboration always builds the ultimate sustainability as well. And BRIC Education is just phenomenal. So let me choose one example. All right, so my best experience with BRIC Education, it was actually not even inside of a school. It was last year at this winter coat drive. And I think in the city of Newark, I think that was probably the biggest coat drive that I experienced and helped pass out some coats. So shout out to Jamila, BRIC Education, and all the phenomenal work that you guys are doing. And I definitely hope that this conversation further spark some collaborations in between different community practitioners, different CEOs, and as well as different community stakeholders as well. So shout out to BRIC, shout out to Jamila. I'm happy to be on board.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. And I just want to give a shout out to Dominic too, is that BRIC Education has been part of the Family Success Institute since we started. And the work that you guys do is just amazing, So thank you. So now this rally bus is going to move to the United Way of Central Jersey. And we're going to have Shavencia.
So Kathy, this is Gloria. I'd just like to introduce Chevy briefly.
Yes.
So at United Way of Central Jersey, we're pleased to be a implementing organization for the Evidence-Based Nurse Family Partnership Program, which targets first-time moms. We have nurses that are specially trained in the program model that work with moms who participate in the program starting at their 12th week of pregnancy and continue on a regular basis in communication and with home visiting until the child who's born into the program reaches their second birthday. Before we had the community action forums, the Family Success Institute had focus groups, and United Way of Central Jersey was pleased to conduct one of the initial focus groups. And Chevy was stepped up to participate in that focus group here at our office. She has a very unique story to share with you. And we're just very, very pleased that, Chevy, that you had the time to speak with us this morning.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So my name is Shevarancia. I'm originally from South Africa. I came to the United States in 2018. I was an au pair and I traveled different states before settling down in New Jersey. I currently have 2 kids, but my journey with United Way and the Visiting Nurse Association began in 2021 when I had right before I had my first child. I was at the doctor's office and they asked me if I wanted to join some group, and I didn't know what she was talking about, but I was like, yes, sure, fine. And it turned out that I just met the cutoff because I think I was about 18 weeks or maybe a bit further. And I get a call one day and I was like, oh my goodness, who is this on my phone? But it turned out that it was one of the nurses who was, and she told me more about the program and she said she'll be visiting my home. And I was like, a stranger in my home in 2021, I don't know about that. But I took the leap of faith, and my nurse was Aline, and she is a staple in my home now. I call her for everything. She helped me through my pregnancy. She was here when I gave birth. She came to my home. She took care of me with information and showed me the way as a first-time mother when I felt alone. When you become a first-time mom, everybody's looking at your child, but no one prepares you for how you would change as a person. And Aline helped me through all of that. With United Way and Visiting Nurse Association, they've played a huge part in a lot of moms' lives as first-time moms. And I feel like there's not enough information that goes out about the program to help support first-time mothers. I have a friend whose child is just a year older than mine, and she was never introduced to this program. I think that there should be more funding to get this program everywhere. It really has changed my life. And when it comes to childcare, I believe there should be more funding for childcare because we shouldn't have to choose whether or not we should work and use our whole paycheck to fund childcare or if we should stay at home. The price of childcare is crazy high in New Jersey. So I'm currently a stay-at-home mother. I have my first child. He is currently in preschool, which New Jersey, or Sayreville to be exact, has free pre-K. And that has been a tremendous help. And I feel like there should be more, it should expand throughout the whole state because just this, a city over in Edison, they do not have free pre-K. But overall, I really love that Aline has helped me so much. And I think that everyone should have an Aline in their home starting off their pregnancy. So thank you, United Way. Thank you, Visiting Nurse Association. And thank you for trusting me, because I'm currently a parent leader. So I help other moms with how they're feeling, what we can do to better our lives at home. And I just want to thank you all for the responsibility that you have and the faith you have in me too.
Chevy, we have all the faith in the world in you. You're an amazing speaker. And, you know, it just reminds me this, everybody talking today, everybody sharing today, there's an African proverb, a single bracelet does not jingle. So we need to keep jingling, right? And getting more help to young parents.
We need
you so much.
everyone.
Thank you. All right, we're moving to our state capital in Trenton, and Andre Thomas, an old friend of mine.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, everyone who's shared so far. It's been inspiring stories. And Kathy, my dad said hello too.
Go Birds.
So, yeah, I have. I'm with the Father Center of New Jersey, and we've run a youth program called Developing Young Men, Young Leaders. We start with them at 9th grade, and we work with them all through high school. Today on the call, I have 3 of our graduates who are high school graduates, but we're continuing to support them. And one in particular, guy I want to mention first is Keon Love. And we met Keon in 9th grade, worked with him. His mother was really adamant on getting him in the program. Keon lost his mother to breast cancer soon as he became a young adult. So now Keon is actually taking care of his siblings. So funding directly affects him. And I will let Keon speak to that. And I have 2 other of our young people that are on the call as well. Real quick, Devontae Champion, who now works for the Boys and Girls Club, is a part of our program. He got the job through the Boys and Girls Club through our program, and he's working there now as a graduate, looking to pursue higher education, but funding is impacting his pathway to getting a higher education. And Khalil Parham as well, who also works for the Boys and Girls Club. Both of these young men got their driver's license through our driving school program, helping assist of them with getting a driver's license, because the driving schools are very expensive, and a lot of our young people don't get their driver's license, which is a major credential into adulthood. So we've helped them do those things. And without further ado, I'll let Keon, Devontae, and Khalil speak briefly about how we help them and the need for continue to fund these efforts, because their support is ongoing, and we like to be there as their needs arise. So Keon, can you jump on and speak about what I just discussed?
How are you guys today?
Good.
Yeah, good.
All right. I'm here with Andre Thomas and I guess the Father Center as well. I started it, I guess, in 9th grade. My mother had introduced it to me. Well, I brought it to her, but I didn't really want to do the program as much. So she convinced me to do it because it's something for young Black men that we don't really have a lot of, and it was something that could help me at the time. Um, they actually helped me get my suit for my social and everything also at the Father Center. So that was a good thing also. But I feel like we need more funding and stuff for these programs because there's things that they can help us with. Like, for instance, my mother passed away last year on the 18th of February, and I didn't have no stability, nothing to go back on at the time. And she had 3 other younger siblings of mine, so I now have full custody of all of them. I adopted them also. I have Section 8 and housing for them now. So it's a lot of things that
they're trying to cut out like food and stuff, I get staff benefits to help me with them, and that seems like that's about to go. So there's things that I need at the time right now, for me being kind of a single parent with two younger kids, bringing them to school, everything every day. So it's a kind of a lot on me. So that it helps me that I have somewhere I can go to. They have like job opportunities for me all the time. Andre actually calls me almost every week to check on me and the kids and see what I need and what's available to me. So I will be going to something on November 1st for them. It's like a job training, get readiness program. So I will be doing that too. So I appreciate them for all of the things that they help me with every day.
Keon, I'm really sorry for your loss, but I know your mother would be so, so, so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Keon.
All
And keep
right.
holding on. We got you, brother. Keep holding on.
Thank you, Andre.
And Keon, you have to make sure you come because the Fatherhood Center will be hosting our next regional training forum, and we need you there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Our last stop on our rally tour is going to be the United Way of Greater Union County, led by Julianne Cherry. And I see Juanita Vargas is here as well.
Good, good morning, Kathy. How are
Good,
you?
Julian.
Good morning, Tim. Good morning, everyone. My name
Julian.
is, hi. Good morning, everyone. My name is Julianne Cherry. I'm the proud president and CEO of the United Way of Greater Union County, and we are proud to participate and excited to participate in this rally today. Today on the call, I have 3 of my staff members that are on literally firsthand sitting in our Success Center. We have Latanya, I believe, Nayeli, and Andrea. They are our Success Center coordinators. We have 2 Success Centers where anyone can walk in off the street. So they are firsthand. They do the work. We have our Director of Community Engagement, Alejandra Landano, which leads the work. And then we also have our Chief Program Officer, Juanita Vargas, which is on the call. So I'm going to turn it over to either Juanita or Alejandra to introduce our speakers today.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us on the call. This is really inspirational work to see everyone doing this all together for our community in this time of need. On the call, we have 2 clients. I know that one of them just plugged in a story on how we have positively impacted her and her family. I just want to confirm that she's still on. Katia Fernandez.
Here she is.
Hello. Hi. I'm about to leave. Hello. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you, Katia, for coming on.
Yes. Good morning. Can I talk or no? Because I have to go to work.
You have to go to work? Okay, do you want me to read your story on the chat?
Yes, if you can, that's fine.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Katia, for coming on. So Katia shared in the chat, she introduced herself. She's a single mom, and she has been a consistent client with us here at United Way of Greater Union County. She'd like to express her gratitude for all the workshops that she's been able to attend. We provide parent empowerment workshops that really help with the resiliency work for our parents and their children in the community. She has received assistance with food, backpacks, school supplies, holiday toys, activities for her children, which we believe is very important. Kind of circling it back to the gentleman who was sharing earlier, exposure is everything with our youth, and we really want to open up new experiences for them. They've also created a WhatsApp group where they share family activities and resources to help each other. This is really important because we want to create that sense of community between our clients so that they're able to share what it is that, works for them. Word of mouth and self-referral is very important for our families. But she has been a very consistent client on our end. We've helped with emergency financial assistance, connecting to health insurance and childcare and school advocacy. So this really speaks to the wraparound one-stop services that we offer here at United Way. We want to make sure that if someone is coming to us with one need, we're able to address all needs and ongoing needs to really create an opportunity for growth, empowerment, and security for their children.
Thank you, Katiana. That was
Oh,
wonderful.
excuse me.
Yes.
I just gonna add to really again say thank you. And I just wanna say in this difficult world, people like you are the shining light for many people like us. Always be there, always with the door open, always with a smile. So for me, my son, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless
you.
Work. So thank you.
Blessings right back at you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Katia.
Bye bye. See you. Thanks.
Bye-bye. And we have another client, Lamont Smiley.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
So my name is Lamont Smiley. I am fairly new to United Way. Since the very beginning, it has been an amazing experience. I have a 6-year-old daughter. I'm 29. So, once I became a dad, everything kind of just went towards, what could I do to provide, the best um, upbringing for my daughter possible. I recognized when I was a kid, a lot of programs like the other gentleman was stating, the sports and the youth centers, you don't see a lot of those around anymore. So, when I reached out to United Way, that was my first time actually reaching out for help and hearing something back. So when Miss Hunter emailed me back and asked me a little bit about my story, I kind of gave her a whole rundown. And immediately, she gave me a call. She told me where I can reach her. And, since then, I think I've been in the program for about a month, and almost every day, whether if it's email, text messaging, she gave me a couple of cards for me to be able to use at ShopRite to put food in my house. And I told my mom, because my mom does not live in New Jersey, and she is like the backbone of my support. I'm the oldest of 8, so I come from a very big family. So to not have her there, it's a little challenging, but for Miss Hunter to be there, it kind of felt like I had my mom in a way. Here, Lamont, take this, put food in the house. And I don't think she knew how much that really meant to me to be able to see that somebody did care. And being on the call today and hearing a lot of other testimonies, it kind of got me feeling like, I'm not the only one. It's a lot of young people out here. It's a lot of young parents out here now, nowadays who needs to be a little bit more comfortable with asking for help and knowing that there are people out here, there are resources and programs out here that do genuinely care. Because I think that was my biggest thing was, I don't want to apply for a program and it's just, I'm talking to somebody through an email or they're taking my phone conversation, because I do actually work with adults with developmental disabilities. So I'm a huge advocate on making sure that my residents have every chance possible at living the best lives, that they can. So to see that somebody else is giving that same care back to me, I'm just like, wow, man. And like I said, just watching everybody on the call, like it really does feel like a real family oriented, environment. So, I'm extremely grateful. And, I was actually behind on my rent a little bit in the beginning of the year. I had gotten into a major car accident and, I felt stuck. And, before I was just always trying to figure out ways to how to, get another job or ask mom. And, I was raised by my mom and I was always taught, Lamont, if your hands and your 2 feet can work, you can work. So that's all I knew, so reaching out for that help, I did feel very vulnerable, but I can definitely say, Miss Hunter has definitely made me, even till now, feel extremely, extremely comfortable and just accepting the help. Because I think that's what it is. A lot of the times, you know, it's hard to put yourself in a position of asking and being vulnerable, especially if you're so used to just making sure everything is taken care of. Everybody needs help at some point. So, I appreciate everybody that is here.
Lamont,
Lamont-
your message of asking for help as a sign of strength is
Thanks.
such an important thing. And, and I just want to invite every parent, every resident that joined us here today, to become an ongoing member of our learning community. This is what it's about, pulling together, being heard,
Yes,
and,
ma'am.
with numbers, there are power. And I think at this time, that's what we need.
Oh, boy. So, Lamont, you raised a couple of words that just really got me. You talked about caring. Um, we've witnessed a demise in caring, and there's probably nothing more than we can possibly do, but to get people caring for one another, connection. Someone mentioned tears. You've all brought tears to my eyes, which is not an easy thing to do because I can get shut down pretty quickly. Um, Vulnerability, we're all vulnerable. Right now, we are more vulnerable than we've ever been. Um, and love. And I want to thank everybody here for the voices that you have raised and the sharing that you have given. It's not easy to share your lives with other people. But I want to say one other thing that is the goal of the Family Success Institute. I defy people in power to encounter you on a equal basis and defy what you're saying. And the whole point of this movement and building um, community participation and community power in decisions that are being made is so that you can be equal partners at the tables of power when people are making decisions about whatever it is, whether it's a judge or a budget maker or a state bureaucrat or a local hospital or whatever. If you are at the table and listening to this and contributing your power to what they're doing, we are going to change. This change is not going to come from somewhere on high. It's going to come from you. So I just want to thank you so much for doing what you're doing, for participating. And totally reiterate what Kathy said. I hope all of you join our learning community and find as many ways as possible to stick together because you are going to make the difference in the world. So thank you very, very, very much.